literally kill all whites, all straight white men. And yeah, Hitler, he's in the middle. Hey guys, so this is just a quick little video, something I was thinking about. And I'll just say it's not really anything fully fleshed out, just some ideas I had. And I'm curious what you guys think. So the political compass, it's this, you take a test, answer a bunch of questions, and there's 4 different quadrants. They have the left and right axis. I guess sort of, that's supposed to be like economics, and then the up and down axis is supposed to be the authoritarian on the top and libertarian on the bottom. Now, I watched this stream by Brian Martinez from Honey Badger Radio. He actually has his own channel. That's the channel he did this stream on. But he was talking about he took the political compass, and he was pretty critical of it. I don't really necessarily agree with a lot of the things he said, so I just want to make that clear. But he did raise some interesting points, and one thing is, someone said, like, this test hasn't been updated for, like, over 10 years or something, so that's one big caveat. But, I mean, I think it's at least better than the left-right paradigm, because it's really stupid. I'm not, like, that well-versed in political science, so I don't really, like I said, this isn't going to be, like, a huge in-depth video, but what he was saying, I don't know if he was saying this is the way it should be, or this is the way the test was framing it. Although what he said was that he thinks the far right axis should be libertarian or anarcho-capitalist, which is kind of a type of libertarian, I guess. And it's basically, I guess, like decentralized government, and because the anarcho is like anarchy, I guess, but it's capitalist, so there's like some order through the economic system, and I guess there's like a police force. So that would be the far right. And then the far left would be, I guess, big government. I don't know if he actually said specifically, but like big government or communism. And then he was also saying like the up or down axis. He might have been saying not so much that this was his suggestion, but what the way the test seemed to be framing it was between liberal and conservative. So like I said, I don't necessarily agree what he said specifically. You can go watch his video. I'll link to that in the description. Like I said, you can watch his video because I don't necessarily agree with everything he said, but what I was thinking instead is having the bottom left quadrant liberal, the upper left quadrant, I'm not sure, either progressive or leftist. I don't know. If anyone has a better suggestion, like I said, this is partially just to get ideas from other people as far as what they think, because I haven't really, like, put a lot of thought into this, but it would be good to reform the political quadrants, because, like I said, it hasn't been updated for over 10 years. And it's not like a project I'm going to do personally, but maybe I can at least point people in certain directions. And then what I thought was also is the upper right would be conservative, and then the bottom right would be libertarian. I guess like the middle bottom would be like classical liberal, like in between liberal and libertarian, and I guess alt-right would be kind of the upper middle, because like I know Andrew Yang actually has like alt-right supporters, and I've been involved in the manosphere, and there's like a lot of libertarians in the manosphere, but I've also encountered some people in sort of the incel black pill communities that are socially conservative but economically liberal. I'm guessing that's kind of the alt-right, but I don't know for sure, so don't quote me on that. And then like the middle far right would be anarcho-capitalism, and the middle far left, or no, I guess the upper left would be, I don't know, would be communism. But anyway, so those are just some ideas I had. And just as I did another video recently, if you haven't seen my channel update, there's another video I did about, I talked about this. On my other channel, I did a video on Andrew Yang. The reason why I did it on the other channel is because I talk about men's issues, and the video is about Andrew Yang and circumcision, and that's a men's rights issue. And I also was talking about how I think UBI will benefit men because men are disproportionately affected by poverty. Like 75% of homeless are men. And the other thing, and I also have another Andrew Yang video, which that's also going to go on the new channel just because it also, I'm not going to say what it is, but it applies to men's issues too. So, but generally I'm going to be putting like political videos on this channel. If I do more videos on politics and Andrew Yang, it will go on this channel. Also, I mentioned in my channel update I'm transgender. So once I finish with my voice lessons, I'm going to be doing my videos in a female voice. And I'm also going to be changing the channel name soon. Anti-conformist, like way too edgy. Like even 10 years ago, I kind of knew it was kind of stupid and I don't know, it's kind of cringe, but whatever. It's, I will be changing it. It's going to have something to do with like men's issues, because I think that's important. Like people on the left need to talk about men's issues, and there's like a lot of aspects of the left, like the social justice progressive wing, that's just like gone off the rails. And I don't know how true this is, but I've heard like a lot of Generation Z, or Zoomers as some people call them, the generation younger than millennials. I've heard a lot of them are becoming conservative because like they've just seen like what's going on the left and just disliked it. So, you know, hopefully we can change that. And I use we very loosely, but yeah, so. Oh yeah, one other thing I forgot to mention in this video. I don't know where I'm going to put this, but I don't know how many people have heard of gamergate, but it was this movement that was in response to the gaming media and kind of the couple of issues like sort of corruption within the gaming media, and also just the social justice creeping into like different, generally male dominated hobbies, but it's happening everywhere. And so a lot of people, anti-gamergate, labeled them as like far-right misogynists, but I guess they took political compass test, and the majority of them were in the bottom left quadrant, and then most of the others were in the bottom right quadrant. So like, it just was completely untrue. It was, and you notice this you notice this going on within the left, certain pockets of the left where they want to just label everyone Nazis, which first of all, as a Jewish person, that's kind of offensive because Nazis did some really messed up stuff, but also it just like shutting down political discourse. It's not helping. And like, I'm sure you've heard people like refer to people on the left as leftists, which I know I use that in the political quadrant, but like I said, that this is just a rough draft of my proposal for the political quadrant. But you hear people on the right just labeling everyone leftists, or using in the past, like using liberal as a dirty word, or libtard. And so, but people on the left are doing that too. Like anyone who they oppose, anyone who supports men's rights is like a far right extremist, Nazi. But you see, like they took the political quadrant, most of them are liberals, like left wing liberals. So it's kind of just an interesting thing on the quadrant. There's some other like different ways of doing the political compass. Like one that's kind of funny is like the SJW, where it basically let me just get that. I think I have that. Yeah, so it's like bottom left sexist, and actually, well, you know, Gamergate, so that actually fits in with the Gamergate. They'll say, yeah, well, Gamergate might be on the left, but they're sexist, so they're still bad. Nazi, super Nazi, bigot, racist, alt-right. And this one, like, was kind of funny too. Like, it has like a lot of 4chan type of stuff, which, yeah, like normal fags and hippie, I don't want to say that word, but hippie fags. Literally kill all straight white men, which, yeah, that's a very good. Margaret Thatcher is my waifu, which, for anyone who doesn't know either of those people, Margaret Thatcher was like a right-wing female British person. Waifu is sort of like a crush, but it like comes from anime culture, which again is 4chan, which I don't want, like I said, I want to say what the new Andrew Yang video is going to be on my new channel that I'm working on now, because it's not out yet, but it does have to do with 4chan. I'll just give you that little tidbit. Yeah, like sane, rational people understand economics, not assholes. And my freedom. I don't know who Rothbard is. Dude Rothbard, LMAO. High octane American. Yeah, like the Fox News Republicans. And yeah, Hitler, he's in the middle. I was talking about alt-right, which I think the alt-right is kind of white nationalists. And like I said, I've encountered people who are like, they're socially conservative, but they're economically liberal. And yeah, pretentious control thinks who think they are uber aristocrats or something. That's like spot on. Such like the SJW fucking like feminist shit. Sorry. I swear on my other channel, I don't know if like, I haven't really decided. And then there's like this, oh yeah, this is what and then it lists some leaders, which was interesting. It lists like Clinton, Obama, and the upper right, which to a certain extent, I agree with that. And it's interesting Gandhi was right around where I was, because I'm like, I do have like anger issues, but I am like kind of a lot of times mellow, low key, and I do like believe in helping others. Like I don't want to like virtue signal or anything, like I'm selfish as everyone else. But yeah, and they also had Hitler in the upper middle, not like the far right, which is what some people on the left would say. And yeah, then all like the Republicans, and I don't know why Romney's like below them, but it's not like this is an exact science or anything. But anyway, I'm going to end this here. So, thanks for watching, guys.